Hello, my name is Andrew Foster, if you don't know who I am. I'm here to talk about my beliefs and why I believe in astrology. Um, this is probably a weird thing for, not a weird thing for a musician to believe, but I'm a chemist and everything. And, I've done all the science stuff. I'm valedictorian. I have such a logical brain. I love math and math loves me. Gilliard quote. Um, but over the past year, I fallen in love with astrology, and I'll give some context why. For reference, I was a little gay boy raised Catholic in the Catholic Church back in Florida. I went to Sunday school every month, or not every month, every week. Got my first communion, got baptized first communion, and also my confirmation. I was an altar boy. I was even an acolyte, the head altar boy. So I'd done it all in the Catholic Church, and I don't miss Catholicism much, but I do like the structure and order and the reflection religion spaces have to offer. And this is, if you know astrology, you may or may not know what a ninth house perfection year. I'm 20, almost 21 now, and I've just had the ninth house perfection year with higher learning, religion. That's what that embodies. It's kind of reflection of the sign Sagittarius, which I have a stellium in, but my ninth house is actually Pisces. I think I'm a Gemini's rising. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. I don't have my chart up right now. I know most of my stuff, but it's healthy boundaries is important. But I am not a person that likes philosophy, but I do like mindfulness. And I do like thinking, but when you're important men who think important thoughts, I'm like, no, maybe I should take a philosophy class sometime, but let me just be a pretentious twink. But basically, I believe in astrology because it offers a sense of mindfulness and reflection the same way Catholic people listen to a priest reflect on the scripture and they give a homily. And also I went to Shabbat recently. I'm Catholic. Well, I was Catholic. I'm just Andrew, just a little homosexual male. But a friend invited me to Shabbat. I've been a few times to Shabbat before in high school with some other Jewish friends, and I love the community, the atmosphere, singing, and they also did a little, I don't know, scripture reading reflection on this. I don't know the full story. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone's religious beliefs here, but it's just really cool how it was about this person that lived 120 years or 940 years, something really absurd. I was like, okay, doesn't fully make sense, but then they talked about resilience or some theme, and then the logic behind it was because we all share the same DNA, the Jewish blood or something. I was like, okay, that's the same thing astrology people okay, look at these archetypes. The 12 signs are archetypes, themes of life, and you reflect on it, and it's all because, oh, we were born at this time, it's in your chart, that's why, nothing else. And then homily, do I really believe Jesus survived not eating for 40 days in the desert, or fed a whole village with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread? No, because I know the Bible's been manipulated over years and years of 2,000 years of translation. But people still read it because it offers them mindfulness and reflection. And that's the same way I use my astrology. I don't just read for horoscopes, but I actually use it to reflect. And I feel like this might be my toxic productivity, but I kind of use it. It's if you use your chart well, you can level up and easier, and you can accept parts of yourself, and it gives you things to think about what you can grow in and what are some of your toxic habits, and it just offers a sense of mindfulness and reflection. I feel nowadays most people are less religious with technology. Is people in the 1800s, or 1400s, okay, the sun rises, time changes, they don't understand life yet, there was no science, so they had to believe in God or some other higher power. But a lot of times, for me, astrology is just pattern recognition and being mindful. The moon is in Aquarius, I feel very sad that day. I don't know, just stuff like that you can pick up in habits. But for me, it's also been just I'm a Gemini rising, Sag sun, Aries moon. I love working out, so that's how I process my emotions. But I'm not the most Gemini rising person, and I'm trying to embody that chart and be out of my comfort zone, using my voice now. I'm like such an introvert. I don't talk because I don't think most people understand me, or but they believe what I have to say. Well, I think some people believe, but they're just not interested, and a lot of times I'm not interested in them. Also, no, I don't believe a planet is controlling my life, or if it's going to retrograde, but I do believe. I also don't believe in a scripture written over 2,000 years ago, but for example, if you're like experiencing Mercury retrograde, I feel a lot of the content is just you being more mindful and keen to communication errors and like silly mindfulness of that. Sorry, I need water. Hydration never takes a vacation. Cheers, drink your water. But yeah, I've talked about this earlier, but astrology is kind of used, like for me, a productivity method of like can validate my own feelings and help me cope with my behaviors and habits. And your chart doesn't define you, it just offers you a sense of reflection through archetypal patterns. So I'm reading my notes that I written the other day. And like now I'm really going into 10th house perfection year, so I'm really trying to embody discipline, but also what rules? 10th house Pisces. Oh, I was just in the 9th house perfection year of Aquarius. I misspoke. It's my 11th house is my moon and Mars. My moon in Aries. I'm just saying words now. Sorry, I'm tired. I just sprinted at the gym. But the chart doesn't define you, it just offers you a reflection through archetypal patterns. And yeah, what can you learn about someone that's really disciplined in Capricorn and Virgo? What can you learn about someone that's really initiative, or like Aries, or just like very full of themselves, or like confident like a Leo, free spirited like a Sagittarius, deep intuition, thinking 10 steps ahead like a Scorpio? What can you learn? What can you embody from that? And what part of your life too? Is it your career? Is it your friends? Is it your family? Is it your spirituality? But yeah, so that's why I believe in astrology, and I know many people don't, and I don't believe a planet is changing or controlling my life, but this is just a healthy way I'm able to process my emotions, process my feelings, and like people just get so upset when driving, someone like runs a red light or something, and I'm just like, okay. I just feel like Mars retrograde or something like that, or it just gives me a healthier coping mechanisms and helps me not get upset for things that I can't control. When I notice a lot of people get angry at things I can't control, and that's one thing. But if you also believe in astrology, tell me why, or how do you use it? That's how I've been using it, or how I think of it, and my thoughts and ideas are always going to change, and so maybe I'll do a follow-up video in a few months or a year. But it's been a year now since I've been like tracking the moon and everything. I remember my birthday's some Sag cusps, December 20th birthday. I was just really sad last birthday, but I got really into the moon then, and I love the moon. Me and the moon be tight. If you have a certain planet you're really close or affiniative with, put that in the comment. I'm curious to hear about you. Comment your signs, and let's chat and just have cool conversations about stuff we're both passionate about. So if you need anything, just leave a comment. I'm here for you. Take care, cuties. Stay hot.